Okay, everybody, so here we are at the march, or the protest against Adrian Dix. Protest against Adrian Dix. He's the health minister here in British Columbia, and we're protesting the vaccinations for COVID-19 that him, Dr. Bonnie Henry, the health officer, Horrigan, and other individuals in our government that want us to take the COVID-19 vaccination. Now, this whole thing is not just in British Columbia, it's not just in Alberta or Ontario or Canada or the United States, it's worldwide. Bill Gates wants to vaccinate 7 billion people because of the common flu. And world leaders such as Justin Trudeau are in open dialogue, communicating with him. I saw the tweets on Twitter. He says he's communicating with Bill Gates, and they're working on a vaccine to stop COVID-19. And like I said, it's the common flu. And if 99% of the people actually don't, they come back from the flu, the COVID-19 flu, with no problem, why do we need a vaccine? If 99% of the people are cured from it without any kind of vaccine, why do we need a vaccine? Is there something else nefarious here that we need to know about? And even if besides that, if you think that's a conspiracy, that's fine. But do you really want to put things in your body that you don't even need? Like, where does this end? All these stupid vaccinations, including the MMR shot, including the Gardasil shot that's supposed to stop grade 6 children from receiving sexually transmitted cancer. It's a cervical cancer, and they have the Gardasil shot that they give to grade 6 boys and girls. And what happens? They have vaccine injury. They get damaged. Some of these kids can't even walk again.
Last year, 2016, she had the first HPV vaccination at school. The following morning she woke up and she couldn't walk on her legs. She couldn't weight bear, her legs were shaky, and she had burning in either side of her spine all the way up her back. We took her to the doctors. They said take her home and give her some paracetamol and put her in the bath, she'll be fine, but she deteriorated by the afternoon, so we recalled the on-call doctor, who said just go straight to A&E. We took her straight to A&E and they admitted her for a few days. We've done video diaries right from the first day all the way through up until now, and basically within days, about 10 days of Mia having the vaccination, she completely lost the use of her legs. A couple of weeks after, she lost the use of her body went floppy. At each stage we've gone in and out of hospital, so she's just finished her 5th admission in 6 months. And we brought her home from that one. So her body went floppy, and then she lost the use of her neck, and then one arm, and then the other arm, and the right arm was the last one to go, wasn't it? So for the last 13 weeks now, she's only been able to blink and speak. She can't use any of her limbs. She's incontinent. And it's hard. It's really hard to see your child, who was singing and acting and wanting to be in the West End and go to the Brit School and enjoying sleepovers with her friends and doing all the normal 12-year-old stuff that she would do. And we just want her to be well. And we're just looking for somebody to help us find a recovery treatment for her, because we just haven't got one. We just don't know what to do.
When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love.
Some of them are paraplegics, all to stop cervical cancer. Well, first of all, how many grade 6 boys and girls are actually having sex? And if they are, why don't they just use a condom? There's so many different layers to this nonsense bullshit, it's beyond ridiculous. And we're here to finally take a stand. Enough's enough. Enough is enough with this silliness. Everyone has to grow a backbone and come outside. It doesn't take much to stand out here. Out here, it looks like they've already blocked down the street. More people coming. The actual beginning of this march is going to be at 2 p.m., but there's going to be a lot of people. You can already tell. You can feel the energy getting stronger and stronger. People don't want vaccines for this ridiculous common flu. If they were so worried about us dying from the flu, how about H1N1? How about the swine flu, the bird flu, all these stupid flus? But now they want to shut down everything because of the COVID-19, and you can't. you can't turn on any TV channel, you can't go on Facebook, Instagram, or anywhere without seeing COVID-19. So I think a lot of people are sick of it. A lot of people are getting smart. They're getting wise to what's really going on here. And like I said, if you don't stand for anything, you will fall for everything. So stay tuned. I'll be posting more here. This is going to be one other clip. Well, here we are in front of Adrian Dix's office, the Health Minister of British Columbia. He's one of the people that we're targeting simply because he thinks that we need this COVID-19 vaccine. Instead of worried about vaccines and stuff like that, let's talk about other ways to combat this, like going outside. Instead of staying inside and stay home and all this bullshit, how about going outside, staying in the sun? The vitamin D is what we need, and we have an immune system. We don't need your COVID-19 vaccination to make Bill Gates rich. We don't need it, we don't want it, and you are going to see just how angry people get all throughout this year. This is just the beginning of marches regarding these vaccines. Nobody wants this crap, and everyone in this city and everybody in this province, in this country, in this world is going to see exactly how many people want this vaccine, and it's not going to be not many. Everybody's sick of this shit. We don't want to be pushed around anymore. We want our lives back. We don't need you people in power, these elected officials, unelected officials, telling us what we need. We don't need anything from you. We want to live our lives the way we want to live. Here we go, he's driving down the wrong street. The Canadian flag is upside down. You only do that in a state of emergency, and we definitely are in a state of emergency. Right here in front of Adrian Dix's office, the Health Minister of British Columbia. So this is how much we trust our leaders. We're here protesting in front of his office because we don't trust him. We don't want him to implement his vaccine agenda in the province of British Columbia. So I hope you understand. We are on Joy Street. Behind me there's the SkyTrain, Joy Street SkyTrain station. And we're basically shutting down traffic here to bring awareness to a massive issue regarding the vaccinations of 7 billion people that Bill Gates is trying to push onto world leaders in every single country, city, province, state, whatever, across the world. So we're here in Vancouver protesting peacefully, specifically because we don't want to receive COVID-19 vaccinations that are being promoted, pushed, and funded by Bill Gates. Who elected Bill Gates? Who elected Bill Gates as the savior of the world? A computer programmer who opened up Windows that has more viruses than I care to imagine. Now he's going to stop the COVID-19 vaccination. How ironic and ridiculous is that? Makes absolutely no sense. But I guess in the world of Bizarroville, where everything is upside down, I guess Bill Gates would be the elected person to try to create a vaccine for COVID-19. We don't want the vaccine. We don't want the vaccine, mandatory or not. Why would we need a vaccine? We have our own immune system that should take care of all this for us. In the back, we've got the police are in the back, people honking and cheering in the background. Once again, we're out here peacefully protesting for COVID-19. It's a very serious subject, but we've got music in the background, at least have a little bit of fun while we bring awareness and just show the powers that are trying to run our lives that we don't want to be controlled. We don't want anything that you're giving us. If you want to take the vaccine, Adrian Dick, you go ahead and take it. I don't want it. My friends don't want it. My family doesn't want it. But Adrian Dix, Dr. Bonnie Clark, or Dr. Bonnie Henry, Oregon, Premier Oregon, Justin Trudeau, if you guys want to take the vaccine, you guys can go and take it on my behalf. Take as many shots as you want. You can take 37 million shots for every single Canadian if you like it so much. Please go ahead and do it, because nobody wants your bullshit vaccine. We're still on Joy Street filming the protest in front of Adrian Dix's office building, and just shining the light on the rats, shining the light on the people who hide in the dark, the people who are responsible for trying to make the COVID-19 vaccine part of our daily life. They want to make it so we need to take this vaccine. They've stated it's not mandatory, but in the same token, the chances of them making it semi-mandatory are probably going to happen. Semi-mandatory means that I probably can't send my kids to school unless they're vaccinated. I can't take a flight internationally or possibly nationally unless my kids and I are vaccinated. So when does it stop? Why do we need to take a vaccine for the common flu? Why is Bill Gates responsible for giving us this vaccine? Why is he the one in talks with the Prime Minister of Canada? Obviously he's benefiting from it, and we don't want to take any vaccines. We don't want the mandatory, not mandatory. Why would you put this poison in your body? If you guys have taken a look at that video called Vaxxed, VAXXED, you can see for yourself testimonials for people who've taken the vaccine, and also parents who've given the vaccines, HPV vaccine, the MMR vaccine, and you can see the results for yourself from people and their children who've had issues with these vaccines, vaccine injured. But they don't talk about that in the news. They're always lying to us. They just hide everything. These marches, these protests are never on the local news because they don't want these marches to get bigger. They don't want to shine the light of what people are actually thinking. If this was on the news, guess what? More people would be coming to the marches, but they don't want to shine the light on what's actually happening in the general population. They try to hide the truth, put out disinformation, misinformation, and simply just censor information. And that's why we're out here. All these people with smartphones and Facebook accounts. Guess what? We're all journalists now. Canadian flag, meaning we are in a state of emergency in this country because of politicians and corrupt health officials like Adrian Dix of British Columbia. This is his MLA office, and he's the health minister for British Columbia. He's the one, him and Dr. Bonney, the health officer for Canada, Theresa Tam, and Justin Trudeau are the ones responsible for hoisting this onto the general population of Canada. We're not going to stand for it. It's time we stood up for our rights. We don't need vaccines. We have an immune system. We have an immune system, and that's all we need. We don't need natural stuff. Lots of people out here. You got the police over there doing what they do, giving people tickets for holding out your cell phone. So don't try to break the law, because they're waiting for you. They probably made about $3,000 so far today from people filming the protesters. That guy's gonna get busted. That guy's wearing a mask and filming us at the same time. Like, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Why would you wear a mask in your car when you're by yourself? Like, I don't understand how that makes any logical sense to anybody with a critical thinking mind. Where is your critical thinking skills? Are you going to get the disease? Are you going to get the virus from yourself? That would be pretty ridiculous. If we could all get the virus from ourselves, then we'd be constantly sick, wouldn't we? How are you doing, ma'am? Do you agree with this or no?
Yeah.
You do? Good for you. Good for you.
Hey.
I won't film you, no. It is getting ridiculous. We're all sitting indoors. Yeah, exactly. Awesome. Thank you. There's a lot of people are agreeing with us. A lot of people are agreeing with us, I noticed. Only one guy was losing it, and he was actually smoking weed, telling us we were breaking the law. My wife pointed that out. He was smoking weed while screaming at the top of his lungs that we were doing something illegal. Meanwhile, he's smoking marijuana while driving, so that's fantastic. The biggest hypocrites are the ones who scream the loudest. The lefty libtards. I'm wondering, what do you think about the situation here?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I will wait.
Are you from? You're not from Canada. You're from another country.
Yeah, well, yeah.
How long have you been here?
I have been over. I came 2018.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So do you think it's okay what they're doing? Do you know what this protest is about at all, or?
I don't know. I have to wait.
It's basically about they want to give us vaccines, injections for the COVID-19, and they don't want to open up the economy. Or they're stating that in order for things to get back to normal, we have to all accept vaccinations.
Actually, every country closed, right? Every country, right?
Lots of countries are closed. Some are starting to reopen right now.
But if we open, we have to wait.
We have to wait. How long should we wait, though?
Maybe all summer, I don't know.
All summer. Until how long, though? And then what happens after the summer?
Maybe 1 year, could be.
But then how are all these businesses around us going to...
I know, but what we can do?
Well, we can go outside and get fresh air, maybe...
I know, but the economy is still closed.
The economy, do you think they should reopen the economy or no? Leave it closed?
Not yet.
But are you working yourself or no?
Yeah, I have studied online.
Oh, you're studying online. So how about people who have to pay for mortgages and they have to pay
Yeah,
for
I know.
food?
Situation is difficult, I know.
Yeah. So how about if just people, maybe the ones who want to stay home, they stay home, and people who open their businesses, they should be allowed? And if you're scared, if like whoever's scared doesn't want to get sick and stay home, do you think that would be better than just locking everything down for...
I think you can.
Do what you want. Yeah, it makes more sense than locking it all down, right? Okay, thanks.
What do you think?
That's what I think. I think everyone just does what they like. If you're scared, stay home. If you don't want to come outside, please stay home as long as you want.
If you want to be the victim, why not?
Totally, exactly. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, take it easy.